My name's Mandeep and I manage the Wimbledon territory. I'd worked in finance for the rest of my career. So I trained as an accountant and worked in banking for 5 years after that, and then worked as a real estate investment company as well thereafter. And my job was always really challenging. I really sort of enjoyed it, but I always felt like there was something missing. There was something that I felt like that there was something more that I should be doing with my time. And so I kind of went out looking for opportunities to kind of work out, well, where do I take that next step, and found Mathnasium, found about its curriculum, really loved the way they approached maths. Felt like it really aligned with all the skills that I already had, and I felt like actually this is something I'd really love to be able to do, and so kind of took that career change really from what I was doing before. You go in thinking that you're going to make a difference, but you don't really realise how much of a difference you're going to make. And I think even in the short time that we've been open, having had kids walk through the door that have had really low confidence, have been scared of maths and have just avoided it, just to see the change in just their approach and confidence with the subject has been really heartwarming. And it's really lovely to see that parents have seen that difference as well, and they come back to us and have told us that they never thought that actually their 6-year-old daughter would ever enjoy the subject, and they're so surprised and they want to know what it is that we do. And I think it's really exceeded my expectations in terms of what I thought that the job would entail, and how rewarding it could be. It really is amazing to see those differences. The fact that you've got the franchise behind you, so you've got those systems, you've got the support network as well. I think it was one of those things, or one of the reasons that I chose to take on that venture with the franchise, because actually you coming from a corporate environment, you're used to having a lot of those systems in place, and albeit you don't have everything, but at least you've got really good marketing, you've got support on sort of setup and all the things that maybe you might not have known how to approach. I think it's really important, obviously, to have a finance head on. It's a business at the end of the day, but I think to make it a successful business, you've got to really understand those children that come through the door and be able to speak to those parents, and really be caring about their success in maths and where they're going, because ultimately that's the service that we're providing. And I think if you didn't feel passionate about that, I think it would be very difficult to grow a really successful business.